My previous Boston best was a 2:41:39, which I ran in perfect conditions in 2023. But I have every reason to believe that personal record is going down this year on April 21st.
I got big dreams that all about to come true. Chilling at the top with a nice view. It's a good life right now. It's a good life right now. Said I got big dreams that all about to come true. Chilling at the top with a nice view. It's a good life right now. It's a good life right now. Good life, it's a good life. Good life, it's a good life right now.
It's race day. Time to loosen up a little bit and then get dressed. I woke up around 5 a.m. feeling incredibly grateful to arrive to race day in good health. No lingering injuries, no colds or other illnesses. Overall, I was just ecstatic to make it to Patriots Day feeling fit and ready to race. After eating breakfast and getting amped up watching the local news coverage of the race, we headed out.
It's so obvious, forever calling us, and this time we won't wait and wonder anymore.
On our way to the Unicorn Club at the Westin Hotel, we had to walk past the Elite's Hotel, the Fairmont Copley. We made a last-minute decision to poke inside and see what was going on. It was perfect timing to see the pro runner clap out.
First page, our story starts here. You got this, Clayton. You got this. Before us, now we find it all becomes so clear. Our story starts here.
After a brief time at the Westin, we were boarding the police-escorted bus to Hopkinton. These buses are probably the biggest perk of signing up for the Unicorn Club, because not only do they leave a couple hours later than the standard school buses leaving the Boston Common, but the Unicorn Club buses also have bathrooms, which greatly reduces the stress of the 1-hour bus ride. As planned, I ate my 2 Pop-Tarts during the ride to take my breakfast total up to 1,200 calories, and we were unloading in Hopkinton before we hung up.
Our story starts here. Our story starts here. Before us, now we find it all becomes so clear.
48 degrees, light breeze. Doesn't get much better than this. I'm gonna keep my long sleeve on just for a little bit. Don't want to get cold in the corral, but it's almost go time.
Our story, our story, our story. It's so obvious, forever calling us. It's the first day, yeah, it's the first page. Our story starts here. Our story starts here.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming star-spangled banner yet
Let's go.
There they go, wave one, some 8,000 plus. Make their way east to Boston.
Myself on the course, but I have run among the great people.
Here you are!
I had a very specific race plan, which I made very public in one of my pre-race YouTube videos, episode 7, if you want to go back and see that. It wasn't terribly complicated, basically just hit 18 minutes and 30 seconds for the first 5Ks, a 5:57 per mile average, similar to what I ran in 2023. And then run the 10K segment that includes the Newton Hills 30 seconds faster than I did in 2023, and then make up another 90 seconds in the 5 miles after Heartbreak. This would better my 2023 time by 2 minutes and allow me to dip under 2 hours and 40 minutes. After a hectic and crowded 6:13 first mile, I ran a couple sub 6 minute miles and nailed a nearly perfect first 5K of 18:37. I tried to just settle in and relax, repeating to myself, maybe gaslighting myself, saying, "You're just jogging, you're just jogging." And my next 4 5Ks were 18:33, 18:36, 18:40, and 18:47. That 5th 5K of the race includes the famous Wellesley College screen count.
Here it comes. You can hear him.
I didn't plan on repeating all the high fives and fist bumping that I enjoyed last year, but ultimately I couldn't help myself. I still can't believe these ladies keep up this energy for 3 to 4 hours. Take a listen.
That was amazing.
Post Wellesley, we're 25K in, and the next 5K includes not only the first 2 of the 4 Newton Hills, but also starts with the steepest downhill segment going into Lower Newton Falls. I didn't crush the uphills as much as I had planned, but with a 5:56 downhill mile 16, I completed this 5K in 19:14, even better than my goal of 19:30. Here I am right after the firehouse in full stride and about to tackle the second hill. The last 2 Newton Hills, especially Heartbreak, were a bit of a struggle. The quad fatigue and soreness were really affecting my ability to push uphill, and my pace slowed considerably. Thankfully, I was able to still stride out in the recovery zones and make up time. This segment from 30 to 35K went by in 19:44, just a little bit slower than my goal of 19:30, but better than the 20 minutes that I ran this segment in my previous best Boston in 2023. After cresting Heartbreak at mile 21, I was feeling pretty good and pretty confident. My Garmin was telling me I had at least a 30-second cushion to break 240, so I figured I just needed to run about 6:05s to 6:10s the rest of the way in. That was easier said than done, and when I reached the 40K marker, 1.3 miles to go, the predicted finishing time on my Garmin said 2:40:07. Right after the 40K marker is the short but seemingly steep overpass over I-90, which caused me to briefly slow down to nearly 7-minute pace. So after that, I really had to haul ass. I barely even noticed the Sitco sign as I ran by it, but it's impossible to miss the painted words on the street that say 1 mile to go. These painted blue lines on the street pop up in the last mile or so. I must have been struggling a little bit here going up the slight incline of Hereford Street. Otherwise, I have no idea why I would be sticking out my tongue. I can't even describe how amazing it is to run these last 600 meters down Boylston Street. No matter how tired I am, I don't want it to end. This virtual victory lap is the culmination of many months, really years, of hard work and sacrifice. I know that sounds overly dramatic, but none of this hobby is really essential in the grand scheme of life. But this is the one time that I really feel like an athlete. I feel like a competitor. The adrenaline rush is addicting. To be honest, I think I actually have a blueprint to go sub 240. Now I know that's a bold statement, but hear me out. Based on the time on the finish line clock and on my watch, I knew I was close to dipping under 240, but I wouldn't know for sure until I got back to the Westin. For now, I just wanted to revel in the post-race glow and high-five as many other runners as I could, including Paralympic gold medalist and world record holder Richard Whitehead.
Good job, man. Good job. Good job, good job. Yeah, good job, man. That's awesome. Good run. Yeah, that was tough.
Insane.
Yeah.
40 seconds shy.
You wanted sub 240? Yeah. I don't know what my official time is. I might have made it by a second.
And finally, the moment of truth. I hung out in the Unicorn Club for a while, first waiting for Christina to finish, and then getting some food and coffee before heading back to our hotel. This is where we were greeted by a somewhat undeserved, but very much appreciated hero's welcome. All right, here's the dramatic part. For a story to be compelling, it's supposed to have conflict and resolution. I can't really say that this race story had any conflict. No bad weather, no injuries to overcome. Everything amazingly just came together perfectly. If there's really any conflict to include in the story, it's what happened a full year ago when I thought I might be running my last Boston Marathon. That race was largely miserable, and all the months of injured training leading up to it forced me to take 3 months off of running afterward. But after finding my running joy again last summer, I was able to build on that fitness and motivation to get me to this point today. I think I have more 240s, or better, still left in me. But even if I didn't, I would keep grinding in order to have more epic weekends like this. Like I always tell my kids who have been joining us for a few of these marathon weekends, these trips wouldn't happen without running, and I never want them to end.
The best is yet to come.